All right, guys, so I don't have a person with me right now. I'm here alone. So I'm going to reenact Peyton and I'm going to do me at the same time. All right, so one of our goals is accepting new foods. We'll demonstrate tolerance of two new foods by participating in mealtime 4 to 5 times. All right, so we usually start off with soft things like yogurt and stuff like that, jello. But since she's a lot of the soft foods, she may have sensory intolerance too. So we could start off with harder, more rigid foods like Cheerios and foods that she enjoy. Maybe chopped vegetables, cooked so she could chew them better. The example that I'm using is I have applesauce, but to get her to eat applesauce, I used to be an ABA therapist, so I would crunch up granola in my applesauce and I would eat it. It got the kid to like it a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going to be Peyton. I'm going to try to get her to eat. All right, Peyton. Let's try some applesauce. Look, there's a yummy cracker in there. Can you find the cracker? And then now I'm going to be Peyton. Look at the cracker. Is that yummy? All right, here comes the airplane. And so sometimes being fun like that could help them enjoy food. Having them maybe touch it a little, and then I know that sounds kind of disgusting, but a lot of kids can touch it with their kind of like sensory play as well, so they can get a feel for it, and then so they could upgrade from hard foods all the way down to soft foods. All right. Now the next is, let's see what we have here. The next one is having her engage in play for more than 3 minutes with no hand over hand techniques. So her mom would put hand over hand for her to play with her toys. So we all know that she loves bubbles, which I have, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute. She loves dolls. I have a bear from when I was little. I still saved it, even at my age. But I could have her, and the bear's head fell off, but I could have her sit in a circle next to me. So I play with a bear, and she plays with a bear. And then I could just educate her, like, look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Look at this toy. I'm playing with this bear. I'm holding this bear. And have her sit with me and have her do it without me having to do hand over hand with her. And then maybe I could play a game with her where our bears basically play together. And then I'll describe the bear to her, like, look at this pretty dress. Look at this pretty headband. Can you show me the nose? Can you show me the eyes and the nose? Just make it kind of fun for her. That way she's not so bored and she can last more than 1 minute playing with the toys. I could ask her questions about them. Because at 2 years old, they're learning body parts like eyes, nose, mouth, head, shoulder, knees, and toes. I could sing that song with her. All right, so the next goal is client will return to therapeutic activity within 15 seconds after wandering off with less than 5 verbal cues by the end of the second session. She will transition between different therapy activities within 30 seconds following less than 5 verbal cues by the end of the third session. So I reinforce her. She likes her dolls. She likes balls. And guess what I brought? This is a reinforcer. She loves bubbles. So what I could do is, as soon as she's done playing with her dolls, in order to get her to transition, I have a timer. All right, so I have a timer, and at the end of the timer, let's see, and this is what it's going to sound like. It's going to play her favorite song, and she likes dogs, so I can't get it to stop. So I could either play dogs or figure out what her favorite song is, like play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or a fun song called, the cleanup song, Clean Up, Clean Up. So she cleans up, she puts her toys away. And then for her to come over to me to transfer to the next activity, I show her the bubble wand. And so she comes. I will show her, and I know she's only 2, but I could show her the activity we're about to do. I could say, first, let's do this therapeutic activity first, then we do bubbles. And if she does it, if she comes within less than 15 seconds, I get to let her blow bubbles for maybe 20 seconds. And then the timer goes off again with her favorite song. And then I show her the schedule. All right, now let's do this activity. And then when she does it, I keep reinforcing her, whether it's a bear, bubbles, or even granola in her yogurt. And so we practice. And every once in a while, sometimes when the timer does go off, without the reinforcers, you may see this. You know how they throw their temper tantrums. They're two. That's how they express themselves. And so what I could tell, that was a great reenactment. Can't believe I just did that. But I mean, I've seen it before. I've seen it, so I know what it looks like. So I was demonstrating. So I could just put the bubbles away, but then I show her again the schedule, and I say, no, thank you. No, we use our words. We say please and thank you. And then I guide her over, and I go, and I just keep telling her again, first this, then bubbles. And so if you show, and then gradually wean them off the reinforcers, so that way they'll just naturally come to you. But sometimes you have to start with the reinforcers first to get them to do it. All right, let's see our next goal. Client will self-calm to return to sleep within 30 minutes with 3 or fewer verbal cues by the end of the year. So I was thinking, usually what worked, because I had kids with autism that were about her age, 2 or 3 years old. So at nap time, let's see if I can find a song on here. I'm trying to keep the video short because I don't want the video to run out and I won't be able to film this. So let's see if I can play a calm song. So when she wakes up, I mean, I could play calming music in her room at night. Let's see. I don't know if I have any. Actually, I do. Let me see if I can find it. So I have ocean water in the back. So it's like ocean. And so when she gets up, she can, I could just play the song for her. But if I'm not in the room, I could show her a button to push that will play a certain song. Also, what could help is sometimes certain stuffed animals, like holding on to a bear at night. I could show her the bear. So when she wakes up, I always give her the bear to hold, or anything that calms her down, whether it's having to play a song for her. So without using verbal cues, without telling her, hey, it's time to go back to sleep, I teach her self-calming strategies. Like I hand her a stuffed animal without saying anything, without saying, hey, let's go back to bed. I just, I hand her the stuffed animal. She walks with me to the bed, and then I show her the button for the music, and then she plays it without me having to say anything. And that could be a self-regulating, calming activity for her. Let's see. So last and final goal, client will demonstrate acceptance of new auditory sounds with no behavioral outbursts to an unexpected noise for at least 75% of the time by the end of year 1. So my solution is using gradual exposure to sounds and noises. So let's say she's afraid of the garbage truck that comes by every Monday and Thursday afternoon, right? So I could play videos of those same trucks, but at a very, very low volume, and be like, look at the truck. Look how fun the truck is, and that way it's not scary for her. Like I could just show her, look at the wheels, look at the color. Where are the wheels at? Where's this? What does the truck do? Say beep, beep, make it fun for them so they're not so afraid of it, and then I could gradually increase the volume, but keep it low first, because she'll probably be like, ah! We don't want that. And so she also has toys with sound effects, like Pop the Pig toy that y'all said she liked. When she pops it, it makes a sound, right? So I could try to get her to pop it as loud as pop it harder so it makes a louder noise, so she could gradually be exposed to louder noises. Also, last but not least, I was thinking musical chairs, like I could play a song like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or any kid's song for her. She's 2, right? So they love those songs. And I could have her run, run, run while the song's playing, and then I stop the music, and then she has to sit in the chair. And I've done this before with my preschoolers. Also, there are balls. I don't know what the name of them are, but you could find them at the store where you catch them, and once you catch them, they play music. Or those dolls, you press a button and it says something. like the Woody doll from Toy Story. I don't know if they still sell those at Walmart, but you pull the string and he goes, "There's a snake in my boot," or and any kind of sound effects. Gradually increase from low volume to high volume to get her, like, just make it fun for her so she's not so afraid. That way she's going through gradual desensitization where she's no longer afraid of it anymore. So she's slowly but surely being exposed to it, but she gets used to it each time you grade up. So that's how you grade up those activities. And so, yeah, just start her. So, for the food thing, start her off with crunchy foods, and then work your way up. And it's also fun to put animal crackers and dip them in your yogurt, or crunchy vegetables, dip them in vegetable dip. Find the kind of vegetable dips. Like if she likes cheese dip, like broccoli with cheese dip or something. Broccoli's healthy, cheese has calcium. I mean, the mom wants her to eat healthy, right? And so yeah, that's all I got. And so I'm gonna send this in my soap note. And so yes, I'd like to hear what y'all have to say and ways to work around this. All right, thank you. Nice to meet you guys.